All right, so looking at this level made mostly with BSP, I was talking to somebody who was having issues with BSP in their own work and delays and such on using it. So let's see right here if I was to copy this. So yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Um, actually freeze, all right? And that's literally just how BSP works in the latest engine. This is 5.1. And so here we have this brush that just moving, there's a lot of delay. Um, I would just chalk this up to the fact that BSP in the latest Unreal engines are unoptimized. Again, I don't even know why they haven't been at least depreciated or removed altogether. But I have 904 actors, most of them being actual BSP, but I have lights and things like that. Now, the guy that was talking about this yet is well over 600. Uh, I don't know if it seems from what he was saying that he was experiencing a great deal of lag. But as you saw with mine, it took a while just to move that. I basically just hold down Alt and copied it. Um, and even just moving it, you see, it takes a bit. So, I have a pretty decent system. It's not that great. But I would say that just using BSP in general is probably a bad idea. Like, for instance, if I was to take this and convert it to, can I even do that? I could have sworn there was a way to do that from the right click menu. Oh, hold on. Go to edit. I forgot how to do it. I'm not going to bother. I'll be sitting here all day trying to figure that out. I'm trying to record this just real quick just to sort of get a sense of what that guy was talking about. So, yeah, there's a bit of lag, and then moving them around is a bit laggy or whatever. Um, but I'm not experiencing any frame drops in the editor. As you can see, I'm going around. Like if okay, so just flying around in the editor, I'm getting a solid almost 60 frames, and that's whether it's lit or unlit, and it doesn't really change anything. Uh, I built this level years ago in Unreal Engine 4, and it's been shelved because it's on a project that I've been converting over to C++. But regardless, it's an old map that I took a very long time with two screens looking at the actual game that it's from, a game called Neocron, to remake it here in the Unreal Engine. And since I'm from the old school, I was making it in BSP to begin with. I always hated working with meshes, but eventually I'm going to convert it all over to static meshes. But it runs pretty decent if I was to play in the editor. See, like I said, it's a remake of an old game called Neocron, where it's basically an old MMO. Most of the stuff is functioning. I got all the systems working, but that's beside the point. That's not what this video is supposed to be about. Um, So yeah, you see I'm getting a solid 60 frames, and most of the stuff is textured, and it's not really an issue in that regard. But yeah, definitely moving BSP around at this point has become laggy. But again, I see it dropped the frames for just a second or whatever. But again, moving around and doing other things in engine, and I've got a ton of other stuff running, like a bunch of browsers. I'm recording, right? So I don't know, but yeah, I would suggest to that guy perhaps um, start converting all your stuff over to static meshes. See if that helps. I think he said his processor was from 2015, so I mean, upgrading that might help me because I'm on a laptop right now. This is a laptop with a 3080 and the latest laptop AMD processor. I don't remember exactly which one. It doesn't really matter. But as you can see, it's a rather large map. It's all BSP. There's like maybe three static meshes in the whole thing. It's made really an old school way of doing things, and it's almost fully textured, and it's lit. And I'm not really getting bad frames moving around. So I don't know if that was his problem, if it was just isolated to just moving the BSP. But I would just say, you know, just remove BSP altogether. So that's it for this video. I just, hopefully it can help that guy out. And if not, I just, I'll end up digging in a little deeper.